the people. It's Patrick. Wake up, sunshine, and time to rise and grind. Coffee brewing, Rich Rockwell's on my mind. Mics are hot, got that energy flowing. DJ in the booth, and the laughter keeps growing. Wrestling announcer spitting lines so quick, like with a football game. And he's a play-by-play slick. Torch in his hand, now he's running the show. Funny man vibes, got that endless flow. Guests lined up, bring them one by one. From the ring to the field, oh, this day's just begun. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. Yeah, I step up bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. Yeah. From local legends to stars on the rise. Every week a new voice, endless surprise. Rich keeps it rolling like a perfect pass. Jokes on deck, no worries, just laugh it off fast. Rolling through topics, touch on culture and more. Life's a ring, man, we're ready to score. Got fans in the stands, hear them shout and cheer. Rich hooks us close like a friend always near. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. So come on in, it's a party, no regrets. From the mat to the mic, here's the freshest sense. Rich is your guide in this audio race. With laughter and wisdom, it's the ultimate space. So what's next on our list? Bring the fun, don't you fret. With our DJ Rich Rockwell and Terrio, don't miss a beat. Each episode's a journey where we laugh and we cheer. So strap in tight, folks, the show's pumped up here. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, I said we're bringing out best. Why?
They're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head and I like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Everybody, how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday.
What's happening?
We are here, man. I don't know why I feel like I'm sounding weird on the microphone, man.
Can you even hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear you?
Nope.
No, you can't hear you? Let's try and turn up your,
No, there we go. Yeah.
there you go. Now you can. We'll get it, man. It's Monday, right? No, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday now. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Little doggy says, good morning, fellers. And then he said, I made it, Rich. Yes, sir, you did. Right on time. Diesel says, yay, Tuesday, my least and longest day of the week. Yeah, man, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. So we're joined, got a special guest in studio with us today. Of course, Joel to my left joining us, and to my right, we've had him in the studio once before, and he's back again to tell us more. Certainly been growing a lot lately, and we're going to dive into that here in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Larkin with Moonfall Records. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Glad to be back.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for joining us. You have had a lot going on since the last time that we talked.
Yeah, it's been a crazy whirlwind ride, I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're going to definitely dive into it and talk some more here. Tyler Burnside, oh snap, Moonfall Remedy in the house. Yeah, what's up, man? Got some fans already tuning in for you. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Little doggy says Joel is always special.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Did you have a pretty good night last night, man?
Yeah, stayed up a little bit too late playing Battlefield 6.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Is that a new one that just came out?
Yeah, it's the newest one. I can't remember when it came out. I think it was in 2026.
The newest one in the series. Yeah. I meant to. hit you up the other day. I saw that for PlayStation Plus members this month, they're giving away, was it Call of Duty?
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
I went ahead and downloaded
Did
that.
you get it?
Yeah, I've been playing the campaign on it too.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. I was thinking about retrying out Call of Duty. You ever been a Call of Duty fan?
No, I was always a Skyrim player.
Oh, okay. Skyrim was a good
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
RPGs, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I never got big into Skyrim. I tried to play it a few times, but man, I will tell you, like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love, and of course, I tell everybody, I consider myself blessed and grateful to be a full-time dad,
Right.
to be a full-time, single dad at that. But with that comes like RPG games are just not in my wheelhouse of being able to pay attention to, man. I'll kick it on. Normally, like the opening mission or monologue or whatever, is all like a video and mission all in one and takes like 20 minutes to complete. I just get stuck on a loop of trying to complete that opening scene and never being able to. So, yeah, that's usually about the way it goes for me.
Yeah.
But I enjoy hearing, other people talk about them. Let's see. Diesel said, Skyrim has the greatest replay value. Each gameplay can be different. Little Doggy said, Call of Duty is gay for Android and Xbox users. It was pretty bad for PlayStation users, too. That's why I quit playing it, because it wasn't fun to me to spawn and then die 5 seconds later over and over again.
No kidding.
So I was just like, yeah, I'm done playing. Little Doggy said, when Joel was hosting the show by himself, I didn't even miss Rich. I'd call that a success. Absolutely, man. See, there you go.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that a lot.
What's up, David Murphy? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning to everybody on Facebook joining us. We'll get into the interview here in just a minute, man. Let's do this for right now. We'll go ahead and get into some news you can use. South Carolina's governor appointed Lindsey Graham's sister to finish his Senate term because apparently political dynasties weren't already enough. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster appointed Darlene Graham Nordone, sister of the late Senator Lindsey Graham, to serve out the remainder of his term. The announcement came hours after President Trump publicly recommended her on Truth Social, calling it a fabulous tribute to Lindsey, who loved her dearly. At an emotional news conference in Columbia, McMaster said it was his duty and honor under the law to name someone to replace a man he called irreplaceable and extraordinary. Accepting the appointment, Graham Nordone said her brother had always been there for her, and now she would be there for him. She promised to work hard to support the president and carry forward her brother's efforts. So that's what's going on with that. ICE agents back in the news again. Not in a good way, obviously. ICE agents shot and killed a man in Maine who wasn't even their intended target, which is, what some people may say happens when you give high school bullies badges and tell them to secure the border. But an immigration and customs enforcement agent fatally shot a man in his car in looks like Bidford, Maine yesterday, marking the second time in a week ICE officers used deadly force. DHS said the man, who was in the country illegally, tried to flee when agents attempted to stop him around 7 a.m., and an officer fired out of concern for public safety. The man later died, so of course, everybody's going to be up in arms about this.
Of course.
But those guys not have any rules of engagement at all.
Apparently not, man. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a very hot button topic, man, for sure. Trump formally notified Congress he restarted military action against Iran, which is likely sending a sorry for the noise text 3 days after you already burned down the neighbor's house. President Trump formally notified Congress that military action against Iran restarted last week. In a July 10th message to Senator Chuck Grassley, Trump said the action began July 7th. The notification came after he declared the ceasefire over and ordered several rounds of strikes on Iranian targets in response to attacks on commercial ships in the Strait. The notification describes the strikes as limited and measured, aimed at Iranian military sites threatening U.S. forces and shipping. Under the War Power Resolution, the president must notify Congress within 48 hours of hostilities starting, and military action is limited to 60 days without congressional approval. Yeah, man, maybe he's gonna stop messing and just go ahead and use those 60 days for what he needs to get done over there, man.
Well, let's hope hopefully he can get everything done in 60 days, so gas prices will finally just go down and stay that way. Instead of or like ping ponging back and forth.
All right, absolutely. Little doggy said, "Rich, read that again without the vindictive inflection." LOL. I wasn't attacking you, simply commenting him. Yeah, man, I didn't think you were attacking me. I was, yeah. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, back on the gas thing. I'm tired of giving plasma just so I can fill up my tank.
Right.
No kidding.
That ain't no lie, man. It is getting incredibly expensive out there. I know that's what I always joked with everybody because gas was affordable compared to what it is now. And I had bought that new it's not new, but 2021 Camry outside or Corolla. And I was like, yeah, man, this is great. I get like 40 miles to a gallon. I'll start saving some money on gas. It wasn't like 2 weeks after I bought that car that we entered the first round with Iran. So, yeah.
That's a went.
Right, there you go. Hang on, let me see if I can do this now. There you go. I don't know if y'all can see this. Jax, my kiddo, love him to death, but he broke my trombone, man. So now it's just the slider part. We can still hit it. This is why we can't ever have nice things, man. Let's see here. What else going on? I read this story here, man. Apparently, Russians can now rent strangers to grill meat and drink beer with them, proving that capitalism really did win the Cold War. It just took 30 years to get weird. A new service has taken off on Russian classified ad sites where strangers offer themselves as barbecue companions for $13 to $65 a day. One Moscow man advertised he'll help organize barbecues, keep you company, grill meat, and throw in jokes and anecdotes for free. Depending on the price, companions will fire up the grill, cook pitch tents, scout locations, and handle grocery runs as long as you cover the bill. The service is offered only to men, and ads are upfront that this is strictly paid work with no lasting friendship expected. If you want more time, you pay again. It's most popular in Moscow and in some other regions that I can't even pronounce, man. But
Just like a hooker, if you want more, you pay more.
right, man, right.
Don't call me, I'll call you.
You ever see? Yeah. You ever? They're over there. They're calling up the 900 numbers, like, oh yeah, you like that well done?
Yeah.
Medium well. Yeah.
Would you like some sauce on that?
Oh man, $13 to $65 for a fake friend who grills your meat. In America, we call that hiring a caterer. But sure, Russia, keep pretending this is innovative. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. I do like how it said, though, no lasting friendship expected. Finally, an honest terms of service. Tinder should take notes, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Don't expect it to last, yeah. Let's see here. Just looking around here, and let's see. Hey, what's up, Ontario? How you doing, man? Ontario says, hey, fellas on Facebook, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. He's been on a road trip back to his hometown, man. So I think he's on his way back here now. But from what I saw from his videos, man, he had a pretty good trip up there. So be safe if you're still on the road, man. And thank you for tuning in. What's up with you? Relationship experts coined polyamory for couples who tolerate each other's infidelity without discussing it, which is really just being married with a fancy academic name. Apparently, polyamory, a combination of tolerate and polyamory, describes when one or both partners in a socially monogamous couple tolerate the other's outside romantic or sexual contact without openly discussing or agreeing to it. Relationship researcher Mary Thune explains it as turning a blind eye to the sex their partner is having with someone else in order to maintain the relationship. Unlike polyamory, which is agreed upon, polyamory tends not to be something couples discuss. She says it's very common, despite being seldom spoken about, citing famous couples like Hillary and Bill Clinton as examples where infidelity was exposed, but they remained together as a socially monogamous couple rather than breaking up or openly embracing other partners. I always just thought that was called cheating and, basically being a cook. Yeah.
Sounds like it is still cheating.
Right, yeah, I mean, it still is, yeah, it's not agreed upon. Polyamory, apparently, is what it's called. We just used to call this being a doormat or having kids and a mortgage. Now, apparently, it needs a TED Talk and a Medium article, so. And Hillary and Bill Clinton is the example, man. Nothing says healthy relationship model like a decades-long marriage built on political ambition and public humiliation, man. I'm just telling you. So, all right, let's see. Diesel said, polyamory is just polymorphism without having the boundaries conversation, a.k.a. cheating. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Apparently they needed to come up with a whole new thing for it, man, a whole new word.
Give them a minute, they'll come up with a word for anything.
Right, exactly. All right, let's do this. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute, and we're going to dive in and talk a little bit more about everything going on with you, sir.
All right.
All right, we'll be back in just a minute, everybody. Hang tight.
It's Friday, just lowered the jacks, bumped the key to make her growl. But feels good to have my wheels back. Now we're out on the prowl. Rev it up as soon as we hit the light. Turn the speakers to 11. We're headed into the night. Dice all coming up 7. T-tops popped on the red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped bait. Oh hell yeah, you know I'm running. Cranking up Cashmere like we never heard it before. Catching tight curves here with the gas on the floor. Tearing across the city to make the show on time. We the smoke down committee and we on that high climb. Roll another one. T-tops popped on the red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped bait. Oh hell yeah, you know I'm running. Roll another one. You probably gonna see us rocket past you on the freeway. You riding in a lead bus, we're rocking it like a speedway. Just as we went by, I see the look on your faces. Man, they look so fly, I wish we could trade places. No, T-tops popped on the fire red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped bait. Oh hell yeah, now we're gunning. Red Z28, read the play, IMGONE.
He said, I didn't know what etiquette was. We don't have any etiquette on this show, man. No, you're good, man.
None of us know what that means.
Huh?
None of us know what that means.
Right. We were talking just off air. They were both like, hey, can you turn down our headphones a little bit? It's pretty loud. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then, like we talked about, man, it's got to be mine. Mine are always like 3 levels lower than y'all's, even though I have it cranked up all the way. So. Good morning, Tactical Turkey. He said, y'all some Grinches and Who's. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. All right, everybody. Well, right now, as you know, we've been kind of going through a little bit of a format change here. We're going to be switching at the end of this week from doing a daily show to going to a once-a-week show just on Fridays. I'm thinking probably at 7 o'clock at night is when we're going to do it. We're just going to sort of kind of do a best of sort of thing, man. I mean, basically gather up the best news from the week, the best stories, and of course feature an interview and maybe a little comedy segment or something. So y'all definitely be sure to spread the word about that. But right now, welcome back to Rich and the People. If you've been following everything we've been posting recently, you know that we love real stories. We've been looking for everybody across the board, from your average Joe to content creators to independent music artists, and people building something from the ground up right here in the natural state. So we are soft launching a brand new chapter on the show, leaning heavily into creative forces shaping our community. And speaking of massive transformations, man, something incredible is happening in the Arkansas music scene. My guest today, Kevin Larkin, started with a project, a simple, powerful mission, writing songs for people fighting battles that they couldn't always put into words. It was called Moonfall Remedy, but from the embers of that fire, man, really a whole new empire is being born for you. Everyone, welcome the mastermind behind the brand new independent label Moonfall Records, the man himself, Kevin Larkin. What's up, man?
I don't know about mastermind.
You know a lot more about it than we do.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first off, man, of course, welcome back to the show, man. It's an absolute pleasure to have you back here.
Good to be back.
I know you've been involved in a lot of different things since the last time that we talked. You were working with like the Semicolon Project or reaching out to them. I actually saw the other day too. Patrick had posted a video from his album that he had came out with. You helped him create a music video for that.
Well, he had some audio issues with it, so I just went on there and kind of patched it up for him.
Nice, man.
Then I took the video without him asking or whatnot, and then upscaled it to 4K for him.
Nice, nice. Well, Moonfall Remedy isn't just growing, it's turning into a full-on record label. Talk to me about this evolution from a single artist project into Moonfall Records.
Well, since our last conversation, Vision's grown into Moonfall Records. What started as me, just one artist or whatever, it's become an independent record label built around a simple idea: create honest music that helps people.
Nice, man. Nice. I love that. I love that philosophy, man. So first up, the foundation, man. Moonfall Remedy. This is your signature lane. Southern Gothic storytelling, modern folk horror, and pagan-inspired music rooted in folklore and resilience. Man, tell us kind of again, just to recap, kind of how all that started.
Well, even that has morphed into what it is now. If you remember, I started off with alternative music, but the goal was always, and I still use AI for the instrumental part of it, and at that moment, whenever it was the alternative, it was AI for everything, and I always wanted to eventually kind of morph into me being able to sing on my own songs, which, every song that you hear from Moonfall Remedy or anything that I put out is stuff that I've written. Well, with the exception, there's one song coming out this week that my wife wrote that's being released, and I'm incredibly proud of that. But
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, it's all it started, like I said, as alternative music, but then I needed something I could sing, because
Right.
I've got a lower registered voice, and I don't know, I just kind of fell into this whole Southern Gothic thing, which is people ask, well, what the hell is that? And well, you think country music, blues, and alternative music get together and have a freaking baby, and that's what it comes out to. But it all goes back to the mission, and since then, there's been a number that's kind of been giving me nightmares almost, and that's 49,000.
Okay.
In the U.S., nearly 49,000 people a year die by suicide. And if I can make that 48,999, then I feel like I've done something.
Man,
You know what I mean?
absolutely, absolutely. Now you were talking a minute ago, about lending your vocals and everything. And you kind of perfectly with the old. I had it up there a minute ago. In fact, with your old logo, it was kind of clean, dark, timeless. Perfectly sets the tone for those songs about crows and crossroads and forgotten legends. But there's a massive twist to how these tracks are being born now, right now. So you're doing, you're lending your own vocals, and hearing your actual voice on these tracks changes the game. And that brings us perfectly to, your second act, which carries your own name now, Kevin Larkin.
Yeah, at this point in this whole evolution, I have 134 songs written. Mm-hmm. And not all of them will just line up with Southern Gothic. A lot of them are more of a, family-based or, heritage-based kind of music or whatnot. Didn't
know it at the time what those gatherings would prove.
lines up with that is country music as far as my voice goes. So, kind of, let me go into one other detail. There's a song that I think you probably have it right up there, probably on cue or whatnot, called Fiddling Bob's Moon. Mm-hmm. My great-great-grandfather was Robert Fiddling Bob Larkin. Mm-hmm. He was an Arkansas State fiddle champion. He had a record. He recorded records back in his day, and he was featured in a Ken Burns documentary on country music. And so, I'm just kind of, it's almost like that old adage, I'm carrying on the family tradition, you know what I mean?
Right.
5 generations later, and I wanted to lend my own name to it, just to give credence to my family,
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. And yeah, that was one thing that we were going to talk about there. I think it's this one here, and I kind of put up the screen there of the image you had sent me with your dad as the fiddler, and I believe that is this one right here. Let's check it out.
Folks quit asking years ago why it burned.
That's not it. All right, let's check it out.
Music wasn't passing through us. Give it life. My grandfather taught me guitar. His withered hands showed me the way. Simple chords and old-time songs on long Arkansas days. And when the family gathered, somebody always brought a fiddle, somebody else a guitar. And before the sun went down, the music had already started. Under fiddling Bob's moon, music filled the summer air. Old guitars and dancing fiddles echoing everywhere. I didn't know it at the time what those gatherings would prove. The music wasn't passing through us, we were carrying the tune. I've heard those old recordings crackling through the years. The fiddle still cuts through the static like he's standing right here. 100 years have passed between us, but the melody survived. Funny how a song can outlive the hands that gave it life. Maybe that's how we survive when the years have come and gone, leaving little pieces of ourselves inside another song. Under fiddling Bob's moon, music filled the summer air. Old guitars and dancing fiddles echoing everywhere. I didn't know it at the time what those gatherings would prove. wasn't passing through us, we were carrying the tune. With every word I write, now writing songs for hurting souls to help them through the night. They ride through my hands, put the words inside my heart. 5 generations of music that Fiddlin' Bob helped start. With music in my blood and love within my veins, I honor every gift passed down from those who gave me my name. Under Fiddlin' Bob's moon, all the past and present me, every story, every lesson running through me like a string. And when they speak my name someday, when my own time is through, I hope they hear a little music and know I carried the tune. The bow across the strings, the moon above the pines, a family carried forward, one song at a time. The old record still spinning, the old melody still true, and I'm still writing songs beneath Fiddlin' Bob's moon.
Well, I was trying to do something there and show the artwork a little bit better, but I guess it's just not going to work out the way I wanted it to, man. But that was what's the title of that? Was that Leave the Light On?
No, Fiddlin' Bob's
That was
Moon.
Fiddlin' Bob's Moon. Thank you. Sorry, man, I lost my place there. What I was talking about was really just the artwork for that, man. And if I could pull it back up here. So here was the artwork for the Fiddlin' Bob's Moon song. And then also, man, because this is one thing that I had noticed here. Let's see, let's go back here, and we'll pull up this one here. There we go. So the artwork for Fiddlin' Bob's Moon and Leave That Light On, man, you can literally feel the dirt road and the front porch screen door, you know, just looking at the artwork, man. What's it like, and what's it feel like knowing that people are finally going to hear your raw voice carrying these stories, man?
A little nerve-wracking.
Yeah?
Because I've never liked my voice.
Right.
And so, you know, to hear it back or whatever, it still takes a minute. You know what I mean?
Man, absolutely.
But the beauty of it is I'll be upfront and honest here. Vocal effects are awesome. That's all I will say. Because you know, post-production work on a song, you know, you can kind of clean up and make yourself sound, you know, really good.
Right.
Without auto-tune.
Well, you know, vocal effects change with compression and reverb and a little pitch correction here and there or whatnot. But you know, and of course that's also the reason why recording sounds so much different than live.
Right,
You know,
right.
Because they don't have that right there with them.
Absolutely.
The crutch was left in the car.
I left it sitting on my desk at home. Yeah. Well, so that was Fiddlin' Bob's Moon. This next track that we're gonna play is "Leave That Light On," or "Leave the Light On."
Yeah, this just came as just an idea for a story that I think I'd seen some headline or something years ago, or some movie or show or something, and I was like, that would make a good song, and I kind of jotted it down or whatnot, and came across it, and I was like, oh well, this is a country song right here. No doubt about it. So I put this together.
Absolutely. Well, let's check it out right now. This is "Leave That Light On."
There's an old white house at the edge of town with a porch that's weathered gray. Every evening when the sun goes down, that little light finds its way. Folks quit asking years ago why it burns till dawn. They just drive on by and shake their heads, knowing she'll leave it on. That amber light keeps shining, hoping he'll come home. She never knows if they'll find him. He's been gone so long, but as long as she is breathing, she'll keep believing on until she gets to see him. She'll leave that light on. Still sets one extra place on Thanksgiving every year. Keeps his picture by the window like she knows he's somewhere near. She smiles when the neighbors wave, says she's doing fine. And she looks back down that gravel road one more time. That amber light keeps shining, hoping he'll come home. She never knows if they'll find him. He's been gone so long, but as long as she is breathing, she'll keep believing on until she gets to see him. She'll leave that light on. Searched the woods and riverbanks, they called his name for days. The headlines faded one by one, but a mother's heart stayed the same. Some wounds don't heal with time alone, some prayers never end. Hope can live inside a soul long after others quit believing. That amber light keeps shining, hoping he'll come home. She never knows if they'll find him. He's been gone so long, but as long as she is breathing, she'll keep believing on. One day he'll see that porch light and know where he belongs. Until that day comes calling, no matter how long it's been, that little light will guide him home. If he walks that road again, she'll leave that light on.
Country ballad, man.
That is really
That's just awesome, man. I love that. And man, again, we pointed out before, now lending vocals to the songs. For those that don't know, and of course we covered this, the first time that you were in, we talked and interviewed you, that you do use, AI a bit in your music, but you use it as a tool. You're not using it to come up with the whole entire song and everything.
Oh no, I write all of my own lyrics.
And that's truly, that's awesome, man. Absolutely. You know, how have you battled that? Because you know there are some people out there that as soon as you know put out a you know anything AI, an AI image, an AI song, it's like they automatically try and discredit you and it just because you used AI.
Well, you know, at first it was kind of tough or whatnot, and then I realized, you know, if you want the crickets to be louder or actually not louder but quieter, you just shut the door. And so I just kind of ignore them.
Man, that's a great piece of advice, man. Absolutely. One other thing, you know, that I wanted to talk about too, which is again huge news with everything that you've been doing. The third pillar of Moonfall Records, and this one's incredibly close to home. Your wife is stepping up under the to the mic under the name Autumn Rain. You had messaged me about her, and you kind of described her style as music without boundaries, powerful, vulnerable, and completely unapologetic. Man, how did that come to be? Was it just kind of like, was it one of those, hey, I want to know what you're spending time on all the time doing besides paying attention to me?
Oh
Or
no, she's been involved in the whole thing because she's the first person that has to hear everything. No, I had written a song called "Preacher's Daughter Wears Black," and the that got released. That got released along with two other singles last Friday. That lend my voice on on Moonfall Remedy. Those are the first two that were completely me. You know, where I didn't, uh, use AI, as part of the vocals or anything else like that. But
nice.
I got to doing that. I got to that song, and she goes, "I want to sing it." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because up until this point, she had sung solo so long ago I couldn't hear her. I'd be in the car and she'd be singing along with the music, but it was always so quiet or whatnot. And then whenever she did that, I was just floored.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "Wow, why haven't you been singing loud?" But yeah, and we've both. I've got 3 singles on Kevin Larkin coming out this Friday, and 3 singles on Autumn Rain coming out this Friday. I think you've got 2 of them here. I've left back and I didn't share with you the personal songs because, well, the one that I've got is to somebody that, and I don't want them to hear it yet or possibly hear it yet until it's live.
Okay.
And then the other is a song that she wrote about her sister.
Okay.
And, kind of how she's the hero in her life.
Gotcha.
And yeah, she said, "I want to write a song." I'm like, "Okay."
Right. Let's do it.
And I didn't know how well she would do or anything else like that. And I said, "I'll help you with it." And I got it, and I was like, "There's not much I have to change about this." I just had to do a few little phrasing things or whatever, because the thing about writing a song is not just about the words or whatnot. You've got to look at how's this going to time out right with music,
Right.
phrasing and all that stuff, and therein lies its own mathematical problem sometimes.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, man. The album art for right now we have it up there. You underestimated me, man. It looks like a straight up cinematic movie poster.
Yeah, and these 2 songs here I wrote for her. This first one was something that that had happened to her years ago or whatnot with a job and everything, and but it also lended itself to a great message of just standing up for yourself, not shrinking down, being your own person or whatnot.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, that cover art kind of looks like it belongs in something like Stranger Things.
Right.
I was going to ask about your writing progress. Like, do you write down the tone first that you want to match, or do you want to start writing words first and then you manipulate the tone to match them, or?
Well, no,
They're kind of in the middle, I guess, maybe?
it changes. I mean, there's not really any and some song ideas can become from just some sentence or something someone says or something that comes to my mind is just some sentence.
I feel
And I'm like, that kind of works, with an idea as a song, and let's look at that, and I'll sit down and it's kind of madness now because now I've written so many that my wife's like, so how many songs you write today? I'm like, well, I wrote 3. She goes, is that it?
I found some of my old notebooks from where I was. I was still in high school and stuff. I was playing the drums and the bass at the same time, and I found I'd actually written out sheet music for it. I can't read sheet music anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, the lyrics sound pretty good to me, but of course they could be better. But at the same time, I just kind of wonder. I need to look up and learn how to read sheet music again. Because I'm sure it sounds better with whatever I had in my mind then.
It could, yeah, man. You never know. I'm sure. Kevin could certainly point you in the right direction of some tools that you could use to help with that, man. Absolutely. Real quick, good morning to Keith Daniels and good morning, Mikey G over on Facebook. Mikey G with Dad's After Dark. Thanks for joining us. We are currently sitting down with Kevin Larkin. He's the front man for, might as well call it Moonfall Records now, man. You've got 3 different projects. Of course, Moonfall Remedy, your own under your self-title, Kevin Larkin. And then, and now your wife, Autumn Rain, stepping up to the mic. In fact, I believe we have one of her tracks here that we're going to play right now for y'all.
What I can do. Now watch what I can do. You smiled while moving all the fences. Changed the rules when I got close. I carried weight that wasn't mine, then watched you hand away the road. I learned to lead without a title, to hold the line when others ran. And when the moment finally came, you chose comfort over the woman who already could. You saw kindness as surrender, quiet as a lack of fire. You never noticed I was building an empire. You don't know what I've carried. You don't know what it cost. Every time you overlooked me, you forgot what you just lost. The biggest mistake you ever made was thinking I would need your praise. Every door you closed behind me only taught me how to make my own way. I was patient, I was faithful, I was stronger than you knew. You underestimated me. Now watch what I can do. Now watch what I can do. You asked these hands to build the future, then handed someone else the crown. And somehow I was still expected to show him how to wear it well. I swallowed pride without surrender, held my head above the blame, because my character was never built on someone else's name. Every scar became another lesson, every lesson became light. You don't know what I've carried, you don't know what it took. Every time you doubted me, I became stronger than I looked. The biggest mistake you ever made was believing I'd stay small. You kept measuring my limits while I was learning I had none at all. I was steady, I was rising long before you understood. You underestimated me, and that became my greatest good.
voice is loud enough. I don't need permission. I already belong. I stopped asking for a seat at your table when I realized I could build one of my You don't know what I've conquered. You don't know who I've become. Every battle you put in my path taught me I could overcome. The biggest mistake you ever made was believing I'd disappear. Now I stand where I was meant to without your approval here. I was broken, I was tested. Now my voice is crystal clear. You underestimated me, but I never underestimated me. Some women grow when the world believes they'll break. I bloomed because it did.
We were just talking off air there, man, while that song was playing. Another great song, also, by the way, man. And I really love, just the crispness of her vocals and everything, man. It's very, what am I trying to think of? Like Evanescence-like almost, in voice sounding and everything, man.
If she's listening, she just fell in love with you. Because that probably could have been the greatest compliment. She loves Amy Lee and loves Evanescence.
Yeah, man. Did you go check them out when they were in town here the other night?
No, I wasn't able to.
I heard it was a good show, man. I heard.
I've seen them 3 times so far, and all 3 times they put on a heck of a show.
Yeah. Well, absolutely, man. I mean, hopefully she is listening, and I 100% mean that. I mean, that's the immediate feeling that I got when I first heard her vocals and everything, man. Great song, yeah.
Whenever I was working bartending on the Arkansas Queen, it was a riverboat that did like lunch and dinner cruises up and down the Arkansas River. I heard Amy Lee's dad was in there a lot as the musical person.
Nice.
I worked with him a lot.
Nice, man. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Super cool guy.
Now, we do got to talk about some big news going on, man. There's a massive production happening right here in our backyard. Acclaimed Arkansas filmmaker Jeff Nichols is currently back home filming his new Southern Gothic horror movie, King Snake. And when I heard about this, man, and I saw it, I knew it was really kind of fate for you, man. You're an Arkansas native producing literal cinematic Southern Gothic music. There's a massive Hollywood horror movie being shot right down the road, in Lonoke County. Word on the street is you are officially putting together a submission package to pitch straight to the production company for the movie score. So lay it on us, man. What's the dream layout for Moonfall Records on the big screen, man?
Well, the thing is like, it's funny because you just pretty much read what the email is that I've been putting together to send to the people, because I was like, this is an Arkansas movie, written and directed by an Arkansas native, filmed in Arkansas. What better musical score or musical, input than to have an Arkansas native himself writing some of the music.
Right.
And, if any of his people are listening, look me up on Facebook, so I don't have to put this together. Because it's kind of a daunting task. You're like, okay, which one of these songs do I send? But yeah, I can write something for the movie, or they can just use some of my stuff. It's
right.
Sky's open.
Right. Man, that'd be a truly awesome thing, man, to land. I really hope you get it, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, it'd be surreal. It's already kind of surreal that, and going back to the whole mission behind Moonfall Remedy and Moonfall Records, I have people around the world that I've got a lady that I talked to in Australia that's had some mental issues or whatnot, and has heard my music and and it's helping her.
Man.
So that's the greatest reward of all of this is the people. I keep saying people, they're fans, but the word fan just it still hasn't sunk in and become a word that I accept yet. You know, because, it's humbling.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying not to let any of it get in my head. You know, because I want to stay humble, and that's the, you know, going back on Moonfall Records, you know, that's the I want to do something different. Record labels have got a bad name for being shyster assholes, more or less.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, I want years from now to open up a music public. Well, I guess probably finding on the internet, you probably wouldn't be opening up anything in print anymore. But to read an article that says, how did I put it the other day? I was like, yeah, to open, you know, a record label of a different caliber.
Right. Right.
One that produces honest music to help people, with artists, you know, with that same vision and mindset, and with a reputation of full transparency to the artist and fairness, you know, allowing them to be their own. I don't want anybody to sell their soul.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
Right.
to sign something with me.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and that's what it boils down to.
Man, that's awesome, man, and a great thing to put out there. And also, you know, yeah, that they have, you know, like you said, they don't have to, you know, sell their soul to you know, essentially get with a record company. You know, they kind of have creative control. You know, they grow at their pace. You know, it's really what they put into it is what they'll get out of it.
Exactly.
Man, and that's really what it's all about, man. It's a great segue, you know, independent artists lifting up other independent artists. That's exactly what we champion on this show here, because that's what we are. You know, we're an independent, you know, podcast. Independent musicians, you know, there's tons of, you know, independent wrestlers. There's tons of different avenues out there where, you know, there is an independent version of it, and people trying to, you know, get seen and get out there and get, you know, whatever it is, whether it be music, whether it be, you know, entertaining, you know, podcast show, whether it be wrestling, you know, stand-up comedians, everybody, man. Man, I'm really, you know, hoping that this King Snake soundtrack comes through for you, man, because the music hits the vibe perfectly. Before we let you go, because I know we are running out of time here, man, tell the people watching where to find you at.
You can look on Facebook. You know, the page has been changed to Moonfall Records, but it's still under Moonfall Remedy because, you know, it's
Yeah, it
difficult
takes
to-
it forever.
well, I'm not going to really change. I don't want to lose followers or anything else like that, and I thought about it and decided to change, you know, the front work and artwork and everything else like that, and what the Facebook page is called. I didn't want to have to run actually 4 separate Facebook pages.
Right.
You know, so the record label will be its own thing, and then, you know, I will post stuff for each one of the 3 artists on there. There's Facebook. I've got a TikTok under Moonfall Remedy. Of course, Spotify. Moonfall Remedy on Spotify. It's growing. Month of May, I only had like 300 streams, which to me is being started now. It's like, wow, cool. And then the next month's like 3,400. I'm like, how did I get here?
Nice.
And at this point in the month, what is it? 14 days in, 7,000 streams.
Nice, man.
So,
yeah.
Congratulations.
It's on an upward momentum, and I'm like, you know, that's great because I know that each one of those streams is a possibility of somebody, you know, hearing something that might help them.
Right.
But also, these other 2 projects kind of lend to being able to put some things out there that not necessarily be, you know, all mental health related, just more of an entertainment related kind of thing or whatnot, you know, with the country music and stuff. Although I do have a few songs that I've written that I'm going to try to break through. A barrier that's been in kind of country music and stuff like that, and it's stuff that's related to mental health. And I wrote a song about how men were raised to be tough,
Right.
and not to have any emotion, any feeling, or anything like that, or whatnot. And there is that 49,000, 80% of that is men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, anybody listening today, if you're struggling or whatnot, get some help.
Absolutely, man.
That takes it's stronger. It takes more strength to ask for help. It's almost like it takes more strength to. This is a line from that song. It takes more strength to admit you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so, on that same notion, it takes more strength to say, you know what, I'm not all right.
Right. Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
I've lost so many people to suicide. It's unreal, and I just wish with every one of them, I wish they would have just called me before they did something.
Absolutely, man. Well, you heard him. Everybody. Go hit that follow button. Stream the tracks. Witness the birth of Arkansas's newest independent powerhouse. Welcome to Moonfall Records, where daylight ends and honest stories begin. Man, Kevin, as always, man, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for staying in touch with me, reaching out, man. I know that sometimes you have to wait a few minutes, or as I say, sometimes it could take me 3 to 6 business weeks to respond to a message. It's not that I'm not reading them, just sometimes I'm involved in 8 million different things and running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But brother, I truly appreciate you, man, staying in touch, and definitely, we want to continue to follow you along on your journey, man.
Well, I appreciate it. I thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Everybody, be sure if you liked it or whatever, share it out. Let your friends know. Definitely go check out Moonfall Records, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok.
Everything. I'm on all the streaming platforms. My distributor puts me out to 20-something different streaming platforms around the world. So
Awesome.
if you can't find me, then you hadn't searched right.
No kidding. I didn't know there were that many.
Right. There's a lot of them, man. There is.
They're even throwing MySpace into there.
Right. There you go.
Hey, Tom, still kicking, man.
He needs to come back, man. I'm telling you, somebody needs to give Facebook a run. But all right, everybody, as always, thank you for all your love and support. Be sure to hit up Kevin Larkin and Moonfall Remedy, Moonfall Records, on all social media platforms out there. Also, a big shout out to all of our partners for the Rich and the People podcast. Mike Smoke Salt Seasoning, check it out on Etsy. John Bailey with Work Handyman Services. Chauncey Foxworth with Machined Fitness out in Hot Springs. CJ with Terrible Noob Gaming. And, of course, myself in Ontario every Wednesday on Two Bald Guys. You can check that out at 7 o'clock. But remember to come back here. Again, this is just the first of many interviews that we're going to be doing, not only with Kevin Larkin, but with others with a fascinating, compelling story to tell. So we'll have them coming in. I think, actually, tomorrow we're going to be having Crazy Dave from Hot Springs come in and sit down and talk with us, man. So
Very cool.
That'll be a good time, absolutely. Again, man, huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming in and spending some of your morning with us. And we will see you all back here tomorrow, bright and early, 8 a.m. Later.
Peace.